Welcome back to the lesson. In this video, we're going to be discussing about paragraphs in HTML. A paragraph always starts on a new line and it's usually a block of text. So let's go ahead and create one using the p tag. Now let's go ahead and create a p tag, p for paragraph, like so. As you can see, it has both opening and closing tag. So in between our paragraph opening and closing tag, we're going to go ahead and add some content. So we're going to go ahead and say this is a paragraph, something like this. And now if I go ahead and save our file, as you can see, we have this is a paragraph. Let's actually go ahead and add another text, another paragraph. Hold down Alt Shift down button to copy our first paragraph and say this is another paragraph. All right, now let's go ahead and save our file. Save. This is a paragraph and this is another paragraph. All right, now let's discuss about how paragraphs are displayed in HTML. And the truth is, you cannot actually be sure how HTML will be displayed. Large or small screens and resize windows will create different results. With HTML, you cannot actually change the display by adding extra spaces or extra lines in your HTML code, because the browser will automatically remove any extra space and lines when the page is displayed. Let me actually go ahead and put what I'm trying to say into practice. I believe you will understand even much more better. So let's actually come over here and change the content of the first paragraph. And let's say, for instance, let's say this paragraph. Let me actually expand our paragraph like so. Take our text down like so. Something like this. So let's say this paragraph contains a lot of lines in the source code, but the browser ignores it, something like this. So as you can see, now we have multiple lines. We have this paragraph, this is a line, and then we hit enter and go to the next line and continue our writing. But the browser will automatically remove all of these lines that we have and tries to print out this paragraph text in a straight line. So let's go ahead and now save our file to see for ourselves. Now save it. As you can see, the display depends on the size of our screen. Now if I go ahead and enlarge this a bit like so, as you can see, it displays everything on a straight line. And if I go ahead and minimize it a bit like so, as you can see, when it reaches to the end, there's no more space for it to continue displaying our paragraph text. Then it went ahead and wrap it to the next line like so, which is right here. And the same thing with spaces. We can go ahead and add multiple spaces in our paragraph, and the browser is going to automatically remove all white spaces that we added. Let's actually go ahead and exemplify that as well. Let's go ahead and change the content of the second paragraph right here. Let's copy this. Get rid of this. Expand our paragraph and paste this right here. And this time around, we're going to say this paragraph contains a lot of spaces. Spaces like so. So right here, we're going to go ahead and specify a very large white space like so. And let's go ahead and add one more right here and here as well. So as you can see, our paragraph contains a huge space right here, another space and another space. So let's go ahead and now save our file. Save. As you can see, the browser ignores all the white spaces. You can see there's a space in between our contains and a lot right here. So where is this contain and a lot? There's no that big gap that we provided in the source code. So the browser automatically removes any extra spaces and lines when the page is displayed. Alright, so friend, that will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and I'll see you in the next one.